to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning. You ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes, all right? That would definitely push the video to the recommended. So now let's get straight into the video. What we're gonna do today, my nephews and nieces, is we're gonna talk about Luka Doncic. We're gonna make the actual Luka Doncic on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. It's only right, excuse me, since he is the cover athlete, that we go ahead and knock him out. So what we're gonna do, of course, is we're gonna look at the roster here and be able to decipher what we need. As you know, Luka, he's 6'7", 230 pounds. He's an offensive threat, if I'm not mistaken. As you see in the top right corner, 6'7", 230. You see his driving layup is actually really high with a 95, but then of course the driving dunk and standing dunk are just going to be pretty average. The close shot is ridiculously high. Now we all know that close shot, obviously we'll make adjustments as we go because we know close shot is not something we necessarily really have to have. His shooting, of course, is going to be off the charts. And then, of course, his ball handling is going to be really good. The pass accuracy is really good. Speed with ball is not that high. Obviously, Luka is not known for his pure athleticism. He's just one of the smartest and actually one of the better players in the game, not because of his physicality, but just because he's literally one of the smartest basketball players out there. All right. Let me see what else we have here. The defense, of course, is going to be average. And I think, yeah, there you go. And his defensive rebounds will be pretty high because, you know, he's basically close to being a walking triple-double. He gets a ton of rebounds. And then, let's see, where else we need to look at here. Speed and acceleration, again, is average. His strength is actually pretty high. 70 strength is ridiculous. And vert's pretty average. And then let's see what look at his badges. All right, so he actually has, wow. Okay, so he has a lot of badges, which makes sense. You know, like I said, he's a perennial MVP candidate every time he steps on the floor. So that's a lot. Circus threes, of course. Who does it better, him or James Harden, about who has a better step back three? Catch and shoot, chef, clutch shooter, dead eye, difficult shots, green machine, hot, Jesus. Okay, so he has a ton of badges, man. He has a ton of badges. He even has ankle breaker. Triple threat. I think this is gonna be a really good badge, by the way, too. The triple threat juke. So, and let me see what else we got here. Special delivery, quick first step. So you can already tell Luka, Space Creator Hall of Fame. So you can already tell Luka is gonna be one of the hardest players to make this year, just because of all the sheer badges he has. Right? So it's looking at 9, 19, 19, and 3. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna head over to the MyPlayer builder and we're gonna make the one and only Luka Doncic. Okay. All right, my nephews and nieces, so let's hop right into it. So, of course, we know Luka, he's a point guard. He's right-handed. He is number 77. He is 6'7", right? But let's drop him down to 6'6", because what I'm trying to do is make sure I have the speed with ball that's going to be what he needs. So we want to make sure we at least have an 83 speed with ball. So 189 should be the perfect height for him. I mean, weight for him. And then for the width, we want to make sure we have that 95 three ball. So, I mean, mid-range shot. So let's go 90. Let's go right here with the 6'7". Body type, let's just go solid. Yeah, let's go solid for the body type. And then what we're going to do here, which again, it's going to take some type of, like, we're going to have to manipulate this a lot to make sure we get exactly what we're trying to get here. But one thing I would say is that Luka, he had an extraordinarily high layup. So let's go 90 with that. Let's get that close shot to a 65. I know it's really high that he had beforehand, but what I'm gonna do is just go with the close shot at 65 because we're not really gonna utilize that. So again, there's a big difference between NBA and then of course, you know, playing here in the park or rec or anything like that. Close shot, not necessarily something we're gonna use a lot with a guard, especially with the one that only has a 70 driving dunk. So that's why we're gonna keep it right here. Standing dunk, again, his standing dunk was low. We're just gonna skip it because obviously we can't make everything like Luka. He did have a high post control, so we're gonna go ahead and get that post control and put it at 80. We're gonna definitely try to emulate his shooting, so we're gonna get the mid-range shot 95, and then we're gonna get 86 on the close shot. And then on the free throw, we'll go 72 here, all right? And then what we're gonna do in the pass accuracy is go 82, okay, here. And then we're on the ball handle, we'll max that out, and we'll max out the speed with ball. Now, as you do know, if you press triangle, you can get everything expanded out. And again, right here, if you look right here on quick first step, your speed with ball to get down goal needs to be an 80. So that's why we had the 83. And then you see right here, this is another big one that we're gonna have to utilize since we are gonna be a bigger type guard. So that's the reason why we have that. I actually will keep this up so we can see exactly what I'm trying to get here. Defensively, like I said, he didn't have much defense, but he did have a decent perimeter. So we wanna have that 71 perimeter defense. And then the steal, we'll just hit that up and take to 38. We will go ahead and get our block to 55, right? And that 55 is, as you can see right here, we'll just get us the rim protector badge. And then we will go 56 on the defensive rebound, right? Then his speed was an 83, his acceleration was an 83, so we'll go 83. His strength was really high, we'll max it out. It was a 70 strength if you remember correctly, but we're not gonna be able to do that, so we're just gonna keep it here at a 51. The vert, we'll just go right to a 70. He did have a 71, but there's no benefits with the vert right now because our driving dunk is not even high enough. And then we're gonna go 90 on the stamina, okay? So what you're looking at here, as you can tell, from the badge lineup, 20, 32, 28, and 6. I think that's really good. So instead of 6'7", we went down to 6'6", just so we can make sure we have the speed with ball that we're looking for. We do have our ball handle 90-80. I would say I would love to get the close shot up a little more, but it's just not much that we can really do here. I mean, even because I want to keep that post control because he's known for being in the post a lot. You know, he's a big bully type player. He's really strong and physical when it comes to just in the post. So I think that we want to keep it here. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it here with this right here, okay? And then what we're gonna do here, let's just see, what badges do we wanna go with? Okay, now we know what Luka is, right? Luka throws up some ridiculously crazy shots. So, but I really wanna do the ankle breaking shots because what happens is this, as you can tell here, it says, you know, increases the likelihood of dropping defenders and making step back and spin jumpers. And this step back was really, really big here because Luka is known for his step back threes. So that's the reason why I think we should go with that. And then here on the other side, what the big one is either going to be the negative impact reduces the impact of shot contests against pull-ups, step backs, and spin jumpers. Now we all know, again, Luka's really good at that. Or limitless range, extends your shooting ability well beyond the three-point line. I think it will be between these two, and me personally, I'm gonna go with the limitless threes because I think it will translate better in the park. All right, so we'll go here. All right, so let's see what we end up getting here. All right, boom, an offensive threat. All right, and shades, there we go, shades of Luka Doncic right in there, so that's perfect, man. So this right here would definitely be a really, really good rendition of Luka Doncic. Real quickly, I will go ahead and test this build out just to go over a couple of the badges. He has a ton of them, and again, we know exactly what he had on the rosters. Obviously, we can't emulate that, so we're gonna have to try to be a little bit more conservative, but I will say that we'll go with Acrobat. And then I would probably go with back down Punisher on silver too because he is somebody that can work into the post. I would also go bronze post spin technician. I would go unstrippable on bronze. All right, now here's are the big ones here coming up. We want to get the fearless, slithery finisher, and we also want to get the fearless finisher. So that leaves us with 4. Let's just go ahead and get posterized. It says increases the chances of throwing out a dunk on the defender. Even though he's not necessarily gonna get that, I still think that we should do that. And then that leaves it with 3 left over. Let's see, what would be another good one to have here? Pro touch, this is for layups. Mouse in the house is when attacking a smaller defender. You're 6'6", but I doubt that. I think Grace would give a boost of standing shots. Yeah, that would be a good one. And then let's see. Maybe we could go a little bit higher on the back down Punisher. Boom. So there we go. Let's do that. All right. Here, let's go conservative first. Let's go here. Definitely have to go circus threes. We want to go dead eye. Let's get green machine on silver. We want to get that hot zone hunter, of course. They do have, he did have catch and shoot, but I don't think we can do that. Let's go chef. And then, of course, the big one is rhythm shooter. Shoot, let's try to see if we can do that. This right here, I think is gonna be a big one. Increase the chance of a made shot after sizing up your opponent. I think that would be a good one. And stop and pop, right? So let's just do stop and pop here because I also want to make sure I get my limitless threes. So let's just do here because I want to get that limit. No, you know what? Let's do fade ace. Let's do fades because he is working in the fade. And then limitless is also for a spot up. It gives a boost to the range that a player can effectively shoot when standing 3-point shots. Now it does activate, so let's do that. And when I say it does activate if you stop, which again, I feel like rhythm shooter is what that's for. I mean, stop and pop is what it's for because you see boost your shot rating on standstill 3-pointers after dribbling. But this one right here says boost, gives a boost to the range that a player can effectively shoot when standing 3-point shots. I think, like I said, they kind of run hand in hand, even though I think this is more of a catch and shoot, but we're just gonna do it like that. And then here, of course, we do wanna get ankle breaker. We gotta get bullet passer. I think not hyperdrive would probably be good for more threes. I wanna go here with the triple threat juke. I think that's gonna be crazy. Let's go on pluckable. Let's get that on bronze temporarily. We wanna get the quick first step. We definitely gotta get space creator. We gotta get handles for days. And then we have 3 left over. So let's go ahead and get bailout. I do not know how effective bailout is gonna be, but let's just say for right now, to be safe, let's just go bailout on silver. And then defensively, we only have 6, but the big ones here, I think we can go menace. Where's the other one at? Pick dodger, intimidator, clamps, and then pick dodger, okay? So that's what I will rock with. So there you go, my nephews and nieces. This is the exact Luka Doncic build. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. You know, when I say I'll be back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.